So we start today with Sword Art Online with a brand new opening and also as well a brand new arc. This is surprising because this opening is not done by Lisa this time, as she's been doing the first 3 openings, but this is one known as Tomatsu Haruka, who's doing the new opening known as Courage. To be honest, Courage is alright. I imagine we might actually have another opening as well, because I know there's two arcs that they're now going to finish, so the second half of Sword Art Online, and now that they're done with Gun Gale. And this one's called the Excalibur arc, or the Caliber arc, from what I know about, and a lot of mixed reviews I've heard about this upcoming arcs, like their side stories, or they're pointless, and it's like, one with Asuna is like terrible, like I've heard some like mixed things about, like, and some bad things, like, but I've heard some good things as well about it, and the opening itself, may I just add, to be fair, I only listened to it 2 times, so I didn't get that much of the feel song. Personally, I like, Lisa's one. Like, I like the ending more than I do with the opening. It's nice, like, both songs are nice, but it's like, nothing changes opening 1 of, like, Sword Art, and, like, it just never will for that. Like, opening 1 of Sword Art, I still think is, like, the best one. Now, let's talk about the episode itself. Okay, so from the first bit of this episode, I had very low expectations when they started talking about Alfheim Online. Literally, my face went, ugh. Like, let's be honest here, like, when I started reviewing the original Sword Art, I really did not like Alfheim. It's actually what made me stop reviewing Sword Art. And the thing is, with this arc, it's like, going back to Alfheim Online, I have my doubt I'm going to be like, oh god, we're going to have this and that. But, like, I really, really loved Gun Gale. And that's the thing. And I'm going to be like, give it a clean slate. Whatever I think of Alfheim, not to mention as well, there are other things they're saying, like, they butchered the material, so it might have just been the anime's fault about me not liking Alfheim. But it's like, I'm going to give Alfheim a clean slate for this part. This is a whole different story, and for all know, this could be very interesting. But from what we know so far of, like, what we're going into this new arc, we've got some legendary sword that's been found in AO known as Excalibur. And actually as well, like, we saw like this little story that maybe they left out in Alfheim Online previously in the original series of Sword Art. Like, did they like leave this part out? Because we see like Kirito and also as well Letha going around like just fighting like some monsters, and they actually helped like this weird like octopus elephant thing, and it actually led up to the quest for the Excalibur sword. And recently they've been hearing about this quest that you got to do. You literally go just like butcher all these monsters and all that, like just to get to like accept this quest so you can get the Excalibur sword. And Klein, Sugu, Silica, like Asuna, Liz, and Kirito, all of them pretty much decide, we got 3 years till New Year's. Let's fucking party by getting that sword. It's honestly kind of like weird to see that actually now that we've got like a Shinon in this group now as well. Like, it was like, she's very much different. She's got like a cat like sort of design like Silica like has got as well. She's got a bow which kind of really suits Shinon as well. To be honest, I really do like Shinon's previous design and all that. I think it made her look more serious. Now she just looks like very like, kind of like upbeat and funny like that. I kind of like that. Like, she seems more light-hearted at that part. Like, I do like that part of her, but it's like I really do like the serious Shinon, like, what she's been through from Gun Gale. But I guess this is her time to, she can finally relax, talk to people, and, have friends. And to be honest, her being 2 weeks into Alfheim Online and she's already that skilled, that's shocking. That just shows how talented Shinon is at, like, VR MMO. From what we know so far from what we saw from Zai, it was pretty much them building up this whole big thing that they're having. Like, they meet this the spirit of the lake, and her 2 sisters like made this request in order to like stop the tyrant who's like the main baddie. I think it was like named Flime or something, and him and his orcs have like pretty much been killing like all the monsters around, and they've just pretty much been tricking the other fairies just to say, kill these guys and we'll give you Excalibur. But the thing is, this sword Excalibur is needed to like make this big like ice frosty place that they're into, and the giant plan, what they're thinking of is like they're pretty much going to use their power and trick all these people so there's like no one left, so they can invade the main Alfheim world and pretty much overtake it. And that's the thing though, there's like something very up with Urd that they even care. So saying like this is like AI, this is actually respond to us, this isn't like an NPC or something like that just has like set voice like actions into it. So yeah, definitely there's some like weird stuff going on, like what's really happening with this little arc. Like, for all I know, this is just going to be a little short arc and all that. There's going to be like 4 or 5 episodes, so I don't know if this is going to be like some really interesting, crazy stuff, but so far, yeah, it was just pretty much build up, and yeah, I think the rest of this thing was fine. I like the ending. I like the opening. There wasn't too much to say about this episode personally. It's just like, yeah, we had build up to the next arc, and yeah, Alfheim. Like, that's just it. It's like Alfheim. Like, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna give it a chance. Like, again, like since it's completely different, but yeah, that's another thing I want to ask as well. Like, because I've been actually curious about this. Like, people who have read like the novels and stuff like the light novels. I'm actually curious about buying the light novels and seeing if they're very good or not. So yeah, who knows? You might expect like a little review on the light novel soon or something like that. But yeah, personally, I'm gonna give this like a 6 out of 10. It was fine. It was like good and all that, but it just wasn't anything crazy this week. But let me know anything in the comment section down below. But that's all for me. So thank you very much for watching as always, people. And remember, I'll see you guys next time.